Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, George Kirby. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the postseason success continues for him. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Kirby checks on first. It's low and gets away. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. That one misses, and now 2-0. And there's the strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. In there for strike 1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event.
Over to Polanco. They get 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. Back at T-Mobile Park. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now, Randy Arozarena. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That clips the corner. Bieber, 28 years old. And he won a Gold Glove in 2022. one ripped. And it's off the wall. Throws to second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
First and second, no outs. Here in Game 3. And the next pitch is way outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and deals. That one catches the zone. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Josh Naylor in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Just missed. Raleigh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball for a strike. And the count even at 1. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And another ball. Got him looking. That's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 1 and the Jays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. Kirby back to work. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Now 1 out to right. Robles under it. 1 down.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Alejandro Kirk. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
One down. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander. Strike 1. Kirby, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Here comes the 0-1. And it's strike 2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Dalton Varsho in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Blue Jays down a run here at the top of the second. Next offering is down low. And here it comes. And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Out in front and foul to the left side. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. Right side. Springer on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
So up next, Dominic Canzone. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bieber, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action.
Nope.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-0.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
1 out, base is empty. That's down and in. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho after it. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Victor Robles. And a good eye there. 2 out, space is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That one just misses. 2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
J.P. Crawford stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one off the mark. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a pop-up. Bichette moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 1 left for Seattle, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Slider for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Crawford brings it in, and there's one down. Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single.
Springer plays an important role for this team in the clubhouse, Boog. I mean, he can hit home runs, which is great, but he also brings a lot to the club away from the field, too.
First pitch, and he just misses. That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second. And now here is Nathan Lukes. And a foul ball. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second. It's 1-1. And that's a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And another ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and fires. And now the count filled up 3-2. Tied up here in the early going. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So first and second with one man gone. Addison Barger, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Now Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
And fouled off. On the ground to third. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Jays push across a run on this double. All even at 1 apiece. Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. The right-hander back to work. Strike one. And downstairs. And a pitch. In the air, right side, and that is Springer. Makes the grab, one down.
The catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. Reached on an infield single his first time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. One down, base is empty.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Falling behind 2-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Up the middle, and it hits the base, and he beats it. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So man aboard, and now it's Josh Naylor. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Ball one,
and a pitch out, but nothing going on. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. And that's in the dirt. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0. That one ripped, but foul. The 2-1. Runner on the go. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jorge Polanco to bat next. And he deals. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Outside, 1-0. Ripped to third. They take the force out, and that's the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Santander, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Next pitch is downstairs.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's Dalton Varsho, and he's already singled in this game. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to left field. Rosarena moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Bottom of the 4th, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
And a pitch.
Suarez.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's outside. And the count is even 2-2. swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lukes makes the play, and there's one down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Yeah, the batter now, Dominic Canzone. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one's in there. 0-1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mariners go down quietly there. Still tied 1-1. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Mlb The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2 now. Bounced up the middle. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
Springer signed with Toronto after playing 7 seasons with the Astros, and one cool thing about his contract, Boog, is he made sure to include hotel suites for road trips just like you. And he might have the best room on the team for this series. This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And this is inside. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. And the count's full.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Right side. And that's just foul.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's too high, ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lukes.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Man at first, one away. Swings through that one for strike two.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now, biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Vladdy in the box now, takes strike one. And the right-hander deals. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab. So first and second with 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the slider just misses.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And that one fouled off. Springer on second. Lukes at first. 2 out of the inning. The 2-2 on the way. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Calls it in to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, J.P. Crawford. The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the pitch. That's outside. 1-2 to count. stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. 9th pitch of the at bat due next. That misses. 3-2 now. The wind of the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. They get the out on a Rosarena.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that skips into dirt. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So 2 down, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. Two outs, and 1 in scoring position. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Max Scherzer getting loose out there. Varland also getting ready. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And another ball. Josh Naylor waiting for a turn at the plate. And the righty deals.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner at second. 2 down. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
The pitch. On the ground right side. Finds its way through, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. He's got it. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Runner takes off, and that one lifted in the air, center field. Rodriguez reaching back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Ernie Clement.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. On the ground to third. To second, Polanco. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Max Scherzer.
Toronto, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Leading up for the Mariners, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The wind to kick the pitch. That misses. Ball one. Scherzer, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Suarez in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. So here's Scherzer. And that's outside. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back in Seattle, top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Mlb. Here comes a pitch. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the batting order turns over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Just off the inside edge. Next pitch misses inside. 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. George Kirby is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Gabe Spire gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lukes. Springer on the run. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The pitch. Runner on the go again. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man at second. Swings through that one.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Here's a 1-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
So first and second with 2 outs. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edward Bizzardo preparing to come on if needed. Jackson getting loose as well. Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Chopped on the ground. To second, Polanco. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now at the plate, Dominic Canzone.
Designated hitter, Dominic Canzone.
Max Scherzer back to work. And that one clips the corner. Scherzer, a 6'3" righty, 39 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Trying to bunt his way on. And it goes just foul. And strike 2. And that's downstairs and outside. Scherzer deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a drive. And it stays fair. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late. At the belt and fires. And fouled off. On the ground right side. And that's a fair ball. Around third. Here comes the throw. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and nobody left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Brash.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And the pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-0. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Polanco tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ripped. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Two outs. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And our score remains 2-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Max Scherzer goes to work. Line drive, makes the grab, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rodriguez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one hammered. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Strike one.
0-1.
Scherzer picks over Rodriguez, dives back in safely. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to center field. He's got it. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And that one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to center field. Varsho moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And he deals. Clement leading things off and takes a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. good hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now for the Jays, George Springer. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That one at triple digits.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The next offering misses. 1-1. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And here is Nathan Lukes. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. That one missed.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And a count 1-2. And another ball. And that's outside. And the count is filled up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's second. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss.
0-1. I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
So they're down to their final out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And he takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That misses, and the count is 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Righty delivers. Slider clips the zone. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The Jays down to their final strike. Struck him out looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. High fly ball down the left field line. Arozarena going back on this one. And in foul ground, he pulls it down and out. And let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Stepping in, Nathan Lukes. One down, base is empty. He was late there, strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy, 25 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. 2 outs, base is empty. The wind of the pitch. And now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer this series, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Next to hit, Addison Barger. And it's fouled away. This one high in the air to left center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Singing he's currently the team leader in runs batted in. The pitch. Here's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Ball one on a pitch inside.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
The M's trailing by a run here in Game 3 of the ALCS.
No, he's safe.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Barger hauls it in, and there's one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The Blue Jays up by a run here in Game 3. The pitch. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Rosarena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped on a line. Lukes makes the catch. And the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. And it remains 1-0. Back in Seattle, top of the second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Castillo back to work. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it to first. And they get the out. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Anthony Santander at the plate. And there's a ball.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 5.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one missing low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. It gets down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Castillo will look to first. And he dives back in safely. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. And it goes just foul. Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
2 outs. And that one upstairs. And another ball.
2-2 the count.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a pair. It's 3-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Polanco on to first. That ends the frame. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the inning. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman, Jorge.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And the pitch.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The wind and the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball four. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And a strike on the outside edge. The Jays leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The pitch. In the dirt. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Barger racing over to make the catch. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter is George Springer.
Springer was part of a really good draft class in 2011, Boog. 12 of the top 20 picks became MLB All-Stars. Few position players went ahead of Springer in that draft, including Anthony Rendon going 6th. And then Francisco Lindor and Javi Baez went back-to-back with picks 8 and 9.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Now a fly ball to right center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Nathan Lukes next up for the Blue Jays. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here's a 1-1. That one pushed foul. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Springer over at second, 1 down. Next offering is downstairs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Move to second, and Springer's in there safely. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now back, third baseman,
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. That's strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Strike 2.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs with a runner at third. goes down looking. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's Victor Robles. The line to kick the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. That misses. 1-2 to count. The Blue Jays leading by 3 here in the last half of the third. That's hard hit on the line. And George makes the grab. 2 away now.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And down on strikes he goes. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Alejandro Kirk. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdom, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now back, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Singleton scored his first time. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Fastball for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And the pitch. And ball one.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Naylor. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. The right-hander back to work. Outside. And that's ball one.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Sliced hard but foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Naylor stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. And another ball. The Mariners trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Into center. Varsho moving under it. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Castillo back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
That's outside.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. At the belt and fires. The shortstop takes the ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Clement on at first, nobody out. Two and two. Slider misses outside. Outside, and that is ball four.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. A new arm into the game, the righty, Logan Evans.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's George Springer.
Well, Boog, Springer always grades well with his bat. He's been incredibly consistent at the plate in his career.
Strike one.
0-1's the count.
First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. Out front, rip foul. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Gets a piece and stays alive. No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robles makes the play. Runner tags at second. Save.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away. Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Bounce to the right side. Wide throw, and it gets away. Lead runner around second. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5. Addison Barger digs in now. Throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. They put 2 on the board on just 1 base hit, 1 error, no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. And the right-hander back to work. Not close with that one. Ball one.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Suarez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one a little bit high.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The pitch. And they'll do it again. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Canzone, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners go down quietly there. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Gabe Spire appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Bizzardo getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is downstairs. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. First pitch misses. And another ball.
1 strike.
Barger aboard here at first with nobody out. Slice down the right side. And here it comes. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And takes low for ball one. First and second here, no outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho, 1 for 2. Check swing, but it's put in play. Makes the grab, 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. That clips a corner. And that one is inside ball one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a bouncer towards first, but foul. On a line, base hit. Barger coming home. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 on with 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. 0-1 there. Two outs. Swing and a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays 7 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And the 1-0. That's to third, and that squirts through. And the postseason success continues for him.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first, J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Snuck the fastball by him. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. The pitch. And 1-2. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First offering, and it just misses. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. The other way. Lukes makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for Seattle. Not going their way. It's 7-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lukes. And he deals. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And Guerrero is set down.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And that's through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left field. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Just missed.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
And that's in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. And a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Josh Naylor. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jorge Polanco now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of game 3. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Seattle. They continue to trail 7-0. And we're back. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
New pitcher now, Edward Bizzardo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One out, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. That clips the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. To third, Suarez. Throw to first is in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. First pitch, and he just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Gabe Spire appears to be getting loose. And a pitch. Just missed.
2-0.
That one misses. 3-0.
I got 3-0.
Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's ball 4.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. Right through there for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now an 8-0 game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
For the Mariners, the third baseman,
Bieber back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That's out to center field. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Sir Anthony Dominguez up and throwing. Little, the power lefty, up as well. Out to center. Varsho moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 10,
Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. Big stack center field, and that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. A little bit high. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The 1-0. Fouled off left side. Here comes a pitch. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Outside low. Full count, 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Stays alive. Three-two. Ground ball left side. It's through for a hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. That's outside. Ball 1. Kicks and fires. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Springer going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Mariners leave a couple. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, George Springer. The pitch. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series, and they add on. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Nathan Lukes next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. In there, and it's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one misses, and the count 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out here at the top of the 9th. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Guerrero in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Now it's 3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Barker in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And another ball. And down on strikes. Out number 3. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now 9-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. A sliding stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
So it's their last chance in this one. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The Jays up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slugged their way to a win in this one.
This team obviously needed to win this game. Down 2-0 in the series. You go down 3-0. Players start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task.